All right, and we're live. Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you all here. Thank you so much, Corvadale, for your sub. Super appreciate your support because thanks to folks like you, I can keep working and doing what I'm doing. So thank you so much. Hello, Blick. Hello, Bard. Empress. Welcome. How are all of you? Okay, so we've got... I was trying to get it done before stream, but wasn't quite finished. I've got 2 more characters to do for this fusion camp, which won't take very long. I'm just doing the Forge Master part. I can worry about the dragon later. And then we can get back to leveling. Oh, I'm okay. My leg is trying to cramp, but other than that, oof, yeah. Cramps are not fun. Especially in like I think the worst spot is like under your chin or in your calves. Those are those are definitely not fun. But how is everybody? Welcome. Did y'all see the news? Apparently 10.1.5 is coming out on July 11th. Here we go. Nice. Upper inner thigh. Oh, that's even worse. Definitely not fun. Definitely not fun. Alright. Oh, I didn't hear that. That's sweet. Yeah, it was announced just like, what, 20, 30 minutes ago now? So, pretty awesome. And looking forward to that. There we go. Nice. And someone summoned the next one. Perfect. This is why I like doing this on reset days. Because at the end of the week, there is no one here in these camps. And this is a real... biatch to try to do by yourself, let me tell you. Okay. But we're gonna get back on leveling here shortly. Just need to slap the Forge Master a couple times and a couple alts. And then we'll be good to go. Yeah, like, I feel like, I mean, maybe it's just me, and I'm someone that plays all the time, but, like, the patches have been coming out a little fast for my taste. Like, I'm not even done with 10.1 stuff yet. Like, I have been doing 10.1 stuff off and on, but, like, it is... dang. A little fast for my taste, but that's okay. It just means lots I'll have to do later, I guess. Hello, Lazy Cloud. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you here. How are you doing? It does seem a little fast-paced. Yeah, well, like, I think the main patches are still, like, on the normal time, but it's making it seem fast because they've added the 07 patches back in. Like we used to have pre, when did I stop doing that? I think MOP was the last time we had patches that were like that. Maybe WoD. When they just started sticking to the 1s and 5s. Oh well. Doing great. Awesome. Glad to hear it. See, I got my 2 keys. I don't need to stick around for this guy. Next character. Log out here. Perfect. Okay. Yep, just the priest and the warlock. I was almost done with all the classes, but I didn't quite get them done quick enough. Here we go. Warlock time. And then we'll get back on leveling, which is I'm sure what you're really all here to see. We're at 44 out of 117, so we're making good progress. Okay. Get this boy over there. Zoomy, zoomy, zoomy. Alright. Go slap the Forge Master a couple times and then we'll get back to leveling. Because we got plenty of that to do. It's going pretty quickly though. We're already almost halfway there if you think about it. so not bad. Okie dokie. There we go. Excellent. Here we go. And there's another Forge Master. Perfect. Did I hit him? Yes. Excellent timing. Guess I'll help with these rares too. Hello. Nice. Just wait for someone to summon the next Forge Master. This is why doing at least the Forge Master part of the Suffusion camp on the first day is like the best, because he has to be summoned by farming all of these stupid little shards. Little wards. It's a pain in the butt. Here we go. Here we go. Excellent. See, for all you people that are like, why don't you ever do current content? I do. A lot. You just don't always see it. Here we go. There we go. Doing this for gear? For transmog. So, yes, technically. But transmog. It's the Suffusion transmog sets. The red and white colored version of the 10-1 stuff, which just looks really great, especially for mail and cloth. I really wish plate and leather, excuse me, plate and leather, I wish those also got the, I don't know, coattails? I call them butt flaps, but the coattails. Oh, my pet died. Come back. There we go. Like the cloth and mail did, but regardless, they're fantastic looking sets. Transmog way better? Yes, exactly. There. Okay. I got my 2 keys. We're good enough. I can camp the disciple here later. Now we can get back to leveling. I just needed to finish that, because doing the Forge Master at the start of the week when people are actually summoning him is way nicer than farming those dang shards yourself. So I don't do everything here at the camps. I just do just enough to get the mog. That's all I care about. Alright. Here we go. Back to what matters. Let me find... Let's see here. So we want everything but 60. Go ahead and get rid of the 60 pluses. Okay, and I know we need to do 3. Ah, that's right, we didn't finish Gwen yesterday. So let's get on the proper account. There we are. Yeah. Okay. Here she is. We didn't finish her yesterday. Perfect. We continue exactly where we left off, starting now. Starting now. Excellente. Yeah, 10.15 is coming out on July 11th, which is the day, the... whatever you call it. Leveling buff, there we go. The day the leveling buff, leaves, so that is good. Good, timing on that. Okay, where are we at here? Oh, I didn't finish that, bonus objective. We'll go do that. Hi, Squid Cappuccino. Hello, Ethos. How are you doing? Glad to have you here. Hope things are right in the world of you. Cappuccino does sound pretty lovely right now, to be honest. Okay. Okay, let's finish this character here. Get her going. Alright. Yeah. Not with the fears. That's rude. Yep, my poisons are still good. Alright. I don't know how many of you follow me on Twitter, but I don't check it very often because I just post stuff there usually for videos or... In fact, I found out that Stream Elements will post when you're live for your streams, and you don't have to pay for that, so that's nice. So I just set it to a default one for that. So I'm very rarely on Twitter, but I did do a retweet of something I thought was kind of humorous. Someone had said, oh, what was the post? But it went viral was the point, and it's... People are being pretty nasty about it, but it's... I don't know, it doesn't bother me, I think it's kind of funny. Let's see, where is it at? What did I post? Oh, I saw someone super popular named Thad, or whoever they were, had posted, what are you convinced people are just pretending to hate? So I just retweeted it with a picture of Shadowlands and a finger pointing down. And apparently it has almost like 800 likes or whatever, and like 100 retweets, and people are like fighting in the comments, and no, this must be bait. And I was like, whoa. Oh well. Anyway, goes back to leveling in Shadowlands. So, I don't know. I'm not the type to like stir up things. I just thought that was kind of a funny post. I was like, huh. But now people are really divided on it apparently. So I was like, whoa, alright, calm down. It wasn't meant to be bait. No one ever looks at my Twitter stuff. Like, I have super low analytics on it. So I was impressed anyone even looked at it at all. So I don't know, that tickled me. I know I was reading about that last night, because I look at it like, what, once every 3 days? And I'm like, oh, wow. Huh. Oh well. I didn't think Shadowlands was bad, I just didn't really like the theme. DF is more my thing. Yeah, no, it's just, like, and it wasn't that, like, you didn't, like, it wasn't your favorite, or, like, you didn't dislike it. It was just the pretending to hate part. I think everyone got so mad. I didn't even say anything. All it was a quote tweet. I don't know. I don't normally do that, but I didn't think people would get all upset. So here we are. And I'm like, oh no! Anyway, as I level in Shadowlands, enjoying having a good time, staying in my lane, hydrated. You know. People. I don't need this. I only need to come back to finish that. I'm just on a loop here. Okay, let's get out of here. No, come on. Fine. Anyway, I just thought I would say something, because I thought that was pretty funny when people are getting all angry like, no, you don't actually like Shadowlands. You can't. That's not physically possible. You're just bait. And I'm like, I'm reading that as I'm over here leveling in Shadowlands and enjoying myself. I'm like, Okay. Hello, Dabs. How are you? Hope you're doing fantabulous on this lovely, lovely reset day. Happy reset day, everyone, by the way. It is reset day. Besides the fusion camp, I'm gonna somewhat neglect some of my weeklies until my leveling is done. Because if I get this cranked out, I can make time for some rep grinds before I get back into the regime. It was really funny. Now it's even even funnier knowing the way people reacted. Right? I was like, whoa, calm down. It was kind of a meme post, but alright. People got really heated about it. The funny thing too is so many of those comments, as I kind of browsed through, literally hundreds of comments. I'm shocked. But I browsed through it, and a lot of them were like, I don't even play this game anymore, or this made me quit. And I'm like, then why are you commenting on it? So, you can't really speak to the state of DF if you're not playing it. Oh well, I don't know. It's whatever. Alright. Here we go. Onwards! But whatever. We sip our coffee. Whoops, that's the wrong button. We sip our coffee and we press on. Expressing their toxic emotions over something that offended them, maybe. Oh yeah, they absolutely were. Don't you worry. If you want a good chuckle, go check out my Twitter, and then it's like one of the more recent posts because it's from a few days ago. But I don't post very much, so it'd be easy to find. And then you can take a scroll, and it's like, whoa, calm down, everybody. It was mostly a meme, but you know, whatever. I know the game is bad and I haven't even played it. I'm so cool. Pretty much. Yeah, there was a surprising amount of that. I'm like, I don't know. Like, so, my point stands is what you're telling me. Yep. Oh well. They're like, you must be trash because if you like Shadowlands, then you liked VoD. And I'm like, yes, actually, I did like VoD. I enjoyed it very much. It's one of my top 5 expansions. I didn't say that, but that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, Oh well. It's called appreciating it for what it is. Appreciating what was good about it. Ah well, what do you do? You chuckle and move on, that's what you do. I love VoD. Right? I enjoyed it too. I'm like, was it the best ever? No, of course not. There's always room for improvement, but I did enjoy it. Was it full of glitches and stuff? Sure. Could the garrison have been better? Yes. Was there a lot of content? Also yes. Did I have fun? Yes. Is that what matters? Yes. Come on, guys. You aren't allowed to have a different opinion than me, right? How dare I make up my own mind that for some reason differs from a lot of people? How dare I? No. You can't like something I don't like. Why do you think I ended up not going the route of politics? I was gonna be a lawyer, if you can believe that. I was gonna go to law school long time ago. I changed my mind very quickly. I was there for like, what, a month, a week? Couple weeks? I don't even remember. I'd have to look. Yeah. No. Oh well. I just saw the autocorrect. I meant I am hot. Oh. I was like, I am not? Did I already got this one? Oh, I see what it is. It's the dang anima cone one. Although there's no one here, so this one actually should be easy. All good, Dabs, no worries. And yeah, I feel that. It's nice and cool here, actually. Might get some rain. We're supposed to get some rain, so sorry you're so hot, Dabs. How dare you be awesome, Kraken? Aw, well thank you, Empress. Everyone on Twitter doesn't think so right now. Oh well. I even had people messaging me, no hateful stuff, like, in the DMs, just, like, asking if I was okay. Because, like, there was a lot of, like, serious toxicity going on. I was like, yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry. In my early years of YouTube, some of that might have made me cry. But I have since grown quite thick skin and learned to be more amused and take pity on others with toxic reactions than take it personally. Because, oh, they mean it personally. I'm sure they do. But, you know, like that old saying, it's just business, don't take it personally. Well, when it's on the internet like this, they mean it personally. It's not business. But that's also why I don't care. Like, I'm not gonna like or dislike something just because everyone else dislikes or dislike it. I prefer to make up my own mind. If I enjoy something, then I'm gonna enjoy it. Like, for example, I don't really care that much for Dragonflight. Like, I don't really like the direction of the story. I don't really like how a lot of the Collection stuff is locked behind renown. I don't really like, you know, just a lot of stuff like that. The zones feel a little boring. But I'm not gonna hate on people for loving it. And that doesn't mean I hate it. It's just not my thing. And that's all it has to come down to. But, you know, how dare I be mature, I guess. I need more cones. Where are the cones at? It's 97 Fahrenheit here. Oof, gross. I had to walk to the gas station because my friend forgot to fill the car. Oh, that's no fun. I'm sorry. Grody. That's way too hot. I'd probably be on the floor of my house dying when it gets that. Well, I would know I would be. I'd have like wet rags all over me, trying to stay cool, laying in front of a fan, you know. There we go. Now I can get that treasure. That world quest is blocking it. But that's fine. They give XP anyways. Oh, it's not your fault. He realized his mistake and paid me back. Well, that's good. Yay! 57. Nice. I smell rain. How lovely. Here we go. Anyway, moral of the story. You all enjoy what you enjoy, and don't let people tell you otherwise. That's what you can take away from that. If you had fun with something, regardless of its flaws, then that's good. Oh, because as someone who has struggled with depression and various other things for most of my life, I can tell you one thing. Being depressed or upset or hateful or bitter about things will not get you very far in life. Nor is it very fun to be like that. So, you know. Alright. Time to collect the little itty bitty pieces. Boop. And this one. Boop. And the one up here. Perfect. Okay. Alright. There we go. I don't really understand how depression works, but I hope you can get through it. Well, depression is like, think about whenever you've been sad. That sound cracks me up. I should have CC'd something. Anyway, think about whenever you've been really upset about something or really sad and you felt sick and you like had zero motivation to do anything. But now ramp that up to like 10 where you have so much depression you don't even want to get out of bed. Like that's, you know, so much sadness. It's a chemical imbalance in your body where it just doesn't want to do the good thing. You don't got the good juice. That's what that's about. Like, I'm fine now. It comes around every once in a while, but I meant that I've fought with that through a lot of my life. So I can confirm it's not fun. Gonna go again by Kraken. Have a good night, Blick. Thank you for popping in. Always glad to have you. See you later. There we go. Okay. Let's go get some treasures. Ooh, and the pet battle's right there too. Excellent. Yum. Excellent, excellent. And put these things together. And that thing together. I should probably fix the chat now that we're not doing suffusion anymore because that was quite quick. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now the chat is accurate. We are 44 out of 117. And 13 of those 117, nice, are going to 70, which is why it says 60 plus. Hola, Lai the Vampy. Hola, ¿cómo estás? How are you, compadre? No, I don't speak Spanish. I only know a few words. But how are you doing? Whoop, I almost missed the quest. Got all excited. Hope you're doing fantabulous. Muy bien. Si, señorita. Señor. Señore? Do they have a neutral one for that? I don't know if they have a neutral word. I don't know what the neutral word would be for that one in Spanish. Oh well. We'll just go with amigo. How about that? There's a treasure chest in that area that has an item worth hundreds of thousand gold as a Tinamog. Are you referring to the scythe or the mask? They're not worth that much on my server. The scythe is worth like 10k, and the mask last night I posted for 7k. They've gone down a lot lately. I know enough Spanish to say I don't speak Spanish. Well, hey, as long as you can get that point across, that works out. I came in when you were saying something on Dragonflight. I'm looking, though listening. Anyways, I don't Dragonglide at all because I'm having issues with it. Though that's okay. I do land quests. Well, hey, at least the Dragonflight zones are gorgeous. They're absolutely gorgeous. And you know what I'm looking forward to? Is the Dragonflight zone Threading Isles in Crummy Time. Next expansion. They promised they wouldn't remove it, or remove the adventure mode version that we have activated like they did with Threads of Fate. They said it. I have it in writing. I made them say it. You're welcome, everyone. I made them confirm that. That was me. I can guarantee you. That was pretty rough over the Threads of Fate thing. Especially since I had helped test so much at that time. But anyway, assuming that they don't, and they keep good on their word, then I'm really looking forward to Dragon Isle zones in Chromie Time. Because good grief, does poor Chromie Time need a fresh shot of new zones? Because we don't really get that with Shadowlands, because there's no Threads of Fate, and the whole base campaign leveling experience is strict linear. So it's just a one long campaign. It's not like a true Chromie Time style level wherever you want. So, you know, looking forward to that. The scythe is worth 125k on your realm? Really? Wow. It's not worth that much on mine. Now, I had a hard time in Chromie Time, though it is neat to hear for others that enjoy it. Really? I love Chromie Time. And it definitely needs some work. Woof. But still, being able to level for the most part wherever you want, 1 to 60 is nice. Well, 10 to 60 technically. And it's not wherever you want completely, but it's at least whatever expansion you want, which is a step above where it used to be. I still can't believe they removed Threads of Fate. Worst decision ever, right? Well, and that's like kind of the weird thing. They didn't even really remove it. It's still active. You just can't access it until level 60. But I'm using it right now. These alts that are still in it, from before they locked it, it's still working fine. I'm not having any issues with it. It's not like it's super OP or super way out of balance. I mean, if I were to go, well, you've seen it. If you were here, I leveled 50 to 60 on a couple other characters in like Lochmadan and Val'Shara. You go to Revendreth. It's about the same time. It's not like I'm being super OP here. So I don't know. It's just, I'm not sure what their reasoning was, because the reasoning they did give didn't make sense. So I don't know. Who knows? There's so much stuff that was data mined I'm excited for, such as time rifts that are almost like Marvel What If series. Like Uther is the Lich King. I saw that. And Varisa is the Banshee Queen. I'm excited. There is. I have mixed feelings on some of the stuff in 10.15, but But I've never been super into the timey-wimey wibbly-wobbly stuff just because I felt like Blizzard never really did a very good job of it, because that is something very difficult to master, personally, I think. But regardless, we'll see how it pans out. There's definitely glad they're reining in on some of the more morally questionable quests that they had. So that's good. But regardless, like, there's some... It's mostly, as always, the quality of life and systems changes type stuff that I'm most excited for over story or something. Like, there's a new transmog tracking thing that you can do that, like, apparently you'll be able to click on a piece of transmog that you don't have, and it'll track it for you. Like, you know, like how we track quests, or what's the other one that we can do? What are those things called? Trading post objectives. And it'll tell you where it comes from, apparently. So, and even put a pin on your map, which is kind of nice. That is cool. Hey, there is Cosmoth up this week. I have no idea. I haven't done Cosmoth since Legion? I think I did that when it was live. But I have no idea. I would have to go log onto a different account and check for you. So, if you remind me after this alt, I can go check for you when I hit 60 on this one. Because I can't check on this one. You can only check on the ones that have it unlocked. I know my main does. At least I think he does. Did I do that on my main, or did I do that? No, I did that on my druid for some reason. I think. Actually, I don't remember who I unlocked that on. Wow. I'm a sucker for a good story. Oh, me too. Although, I don't... Surprise. I don't like a lot of WoW's A-plots. A lot of the main campaign stories. So, that's... I play for the story, is what I say, but it's more I play for the lore, which is like the background secondary stuff. That's more of the stuff I'm really into for WoW, which is kind of funny. But Dracthul is around his table when the boss is up, and you can do the secret chain, right? I honestly don't know. I couldn't tell you, Dragon Lair. I haven't done anything with Cosmoth since Legion, which is before I had a YouTube channel, so I don't remember it very well. It's also when I was playing by myself, strictly, because that's before I met Silver is when I did that. I am unsure, I'm afraid. I haven't done that one in a long time. There we go. You might want to look up a Wowhead guide or something for that one. I'm afraid my information is lackluster for Cosmoth. It's all I remember is it's something about orbs, something about a world quest, and the world quest has a chance to spawn the pet or the mount. That's all I remember. How did you meet Silver? Funny story. Alright, well, I'll keep it short, though. But I was in a shitty raiding guild at the time. They split multiple times, and it's really a long, annoying story, but one of the guys I invited to our Mythic Plus, who ended up being a douchebag, but he split off with a part of the guild that moved to a different realm, and Silver was there on that realm with that split. And when they came back, I ended up meeting her in Discord because they kind of reformed, so her and I met that way. I know that's really vague, but like it would take me probably an hour to explain the whole story. Hello, Silver. I'm surprised you're here. How are you doing? So, yeah, it was a long and confusing story. I think I tell the whole story on my video that covers that, I think. I don't remember. I wanted to see what was up. Oh, well, I'm just doing some level. Same thing I'm going to be doing for a while until I finish these darn 50s. We're getting close, as you can see. Yeah, definitely look up a guide. There's a crap ton of orbs to find. Yeah, the The Cosma thing, I just remember it being confusing and all over the place. Beyond that, I don't really remember. It wasn't a super memorable event, apparently. On the guide right now, doing all that sheet with waste of time, and I just don't know where to look for calendar for the boss. Gotcha. The boss itself, if you're talking about Cosmoth himself, I know where he's at. He's down here. If you look down here, Eye of Ashar at the very bottom of the Broken Isles. The World Quest form will be here once you've unlocked him. So, I know he's down here. But other than that, I couldn't tell you how to unlock him besides finding orbs all over the place. That's all I remember. I'm almost level 69 in my pet battle alt. Nice, congrats! When did I start playing WoW? Technically back in 2004. But I didn't stick around long. I was very much an avid early patch quitter. I played every expansion, but not for very long, maybe a month at the most, up through MOP. So, you know, I would start and stop, play for a while. I don't think I ever got to max level in any of the expansions. But I'd play for about a month. Didn't really like most of the game, because most of what I play for is like collections and stuff. There wasn't a lot of that until MOP. But yeah, I started technically in 2004, but I stuck around in 5.2, I think it was. Whatever the Thunder King patch was, that's when I officially stayed and haven't quit since. So, technically, 2004. I'm old. Vanilla, yeah, that'd be base OG. Did you have family and friends to play with at the time? No, I did not. I played by myself all the way up until I hit MOP, when I had a very toxic friend that said she would play with me, and that's partly why I stayed. And she really never played with me, so. Except for when we were raiding. But if you want to know about that story, I do have a video that goes over my whole origin story on my main channel. It's probably like an hour long because it's a little intense. But, yeah. There we go. Hello, Yibu. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? I like your cool beanie you posted. Oh, my, you must have seen that on Twitter. That was my, I do retweets every once in a while. Quote tweets. What do you call that? The, real person versus icon or whatever it is. Avatar. Yeah, that's my hat. It's my OG hat. I still wear it when it's cold. I love that hat. I got it because it reminded me of Skyrim. The horns are the wrong way, but I love it. Glad you like it, Yibu. Thank you. Used to be on the original mascot avatar of the channel before I went cracking. You should change your name to Kraken Tea because it feels like you have a lot of tea to spill. Yeah, no kidding. I have had some family and friends who've played here and there, some seasonal for winter or for the first part of an expansion. Yeah, it's pretty much always just me up until MOP, when my toxic friend that I kind of played with, he played in MOP, a little bit in WoD, and then she quit. And so that I was by myself in my raiding guild through WoD, through the first half of Legion, and then the halfway through Legion, that's when Silver and I met. And then then Silver and I played together all the way up through the first part of Shadowlands. I also met Canary in the second half of BFA, I had to think. Shortly after my channel launched in BFA. But we didn't really play together much until mid-late Shadowlands. She's recently quit now too, though. But Silver came back. So, that's why I'm pretty much a solo player half the time. That's okay. I'm so glad you have cut the toxicity from your life. You can't be better until you surround yourself with better people. Absolutely, Dabs. I hardcore agree. And it's really hard to see sometimes when you're being used, abused, or in a toxic friendship/relationship. You know, sometimes it's hard to see it on your side of things, and you don't realize it until after the fact, or it's too late, and you're like, wow, why was I an idiot? Seriously. You know. I'm sticking around this time, I promise. I sure hope so, Silver. Because it's definitely nice having a friend to just be like, randomly call up and be like, hey, you want to go grind this thing with me? And you're like, hey, sure. You know? Maybe there's a lot of toxic people in WoW because I've met 2 toxic people in this game. I shouldn't have been friends with them for as long as I did. Totally understandable, but unfortunately that's just kind of how it is with any online presence, honestly. Hello, Threx. Welcome. How are you doing? Glad to have you here. How are things with you? Jenna will hold you to that, Silver/JK. Exactly. No, please do. Yeah, to clarify, when Silver quit back in early Shadowlands, it wasn't of her own accord. She had life, family stuff going on, so, you know. There we go. Hello, Saga. How are you doing? Glad to see you here as always. I'm in a far better position and able to play than I was before, because I did quit halfway through SL. Yeah, you did. I know. I was so upset. I was like, no! This would have been the best expansion to have a buddy with, and I might die here. Please don't. Oh, shoot. I shouldn't have. Oh, no! Oh. Guess I'm not doing that on this character. It's fine. I don't need it. It's okay. I'm just gonna res right here. It's fine. I don't care. I lost my buff on this character a long time ago. Let's get out of here. The res sickness is only a 60 seconds now. Thank goodness. It's so nice that they changed that. Ugh. So nice. Okay, that's fine. I'll clean up my bag a little bit while I'm here. While I'm waiting. Okay. Well, Silver, feel free to message me if you need help with stuff. Oh, well, that's nice of you. I appreciate that, Empress. There we go. Let's get my duplicate pets here. So I can actually learn the ones I've been picking up. Pet in cage. Pet in cage. Pet in cage. None of these are worth Jack Deadly anymore, but that's okay. Which I'm surprised, considering no one does Shadowlands content anymore. Can't say no one. Whoops, not hide pet. Oops. How do I unhide pet? Shoot. Hate that. Reset all. There we go. 2+. Uh-oh. I don't know how to unhide pet. Starry. Oh no, how did I've never had a pet before. Welp. No, I'll figure that out later. It's fine. I'm sure it's fine. There, I can actually learn the non-cageable versions now. There we go. Oh, I just finished leveling my last alt, the good old sub-rogue. That's what I'm on right now. Rogues are definitely a little interesting to level. I'm still using your guide, especially this last week. I am glad. Thank you, Threx. And yes, that is exactly what I recommended in the leveling videos I just put out this week and... No, last week. It's a new week now. Because, yes, those are perfect this week. Because the 1 to 50s from Shadowlands, They will technically get you to like 1 to 57 without the buff, because of the adjustments to chromie time they did. But with the buff, you'll go all the way to 60 with them, most assuredly, which is pretty nice. So glad that I have that, for people to use. I've been dumping hella gold into a couple alchemists. Nice. Well, hopefully that pays off for you. Let's see. I'll just go do pet battle. 'Cause charms. I don't understand why people say they hate certain expansions. I get they don't like it. If they don't like it, they don't have to play the expansion. People just like hating on things. I don't know. Makes them feel like they matter, I guess. I don't know. I don't really understand that either, because I'm not the type to just hate something inexplicably and hate on other people for no reason for liking something that I don't like. I don't have that in me. So, can't relate. Okay. Let's do this pet battle. I appreciate it. I'm alright now and getting stuff settled since I recently moved. Yeah, she got her own apartment, so that's pretty good. That's awesome. I lucked out and snagged a transmute water to undeath recipe for only 7k on one of my realms. The recipe currently goes for 79k on the same realm. Dang. That's impressive. Yeah, professions are something I need to look into at some point soonish as well. I haven't done profession stuff in quite a while. I got all prepped for it, like, at the end of Shadowlands. You know, it was part of my DF prep stuff. But I ended up changing my mind on a couple things. And I need to adjust alts. I just haven't gotten around to it because things keep coming up. Because Blizzard keeps pushing out content, and I'm like, I don't have time. Blizzard, please. Downtime once in a while is a good thing. It gives me time to do things, and I play every day. Hot damn. Oh well. You know I'm here for you guys. Legit, you guys are family friends to me here on this channel. Aw, well thank you, Empress. That's super sweet of you. I appreciate that. Aw, you're too sweet. You're making me blushy over here. Very sweet of you. You Thanos snapped the pet. I did! I'm gonna have to look up how to unhide that later. I've never done that before. Hello, I keep trying to say Shy Wolf. I'm sorry. Hello, Sly Wolf. Welcome. How are you doing? Glad to have you here. The funniest thing is meeting people in areas like Lac Badan and they whisper asking you a Kraken fan. Yeah, someone, it might have been you, but someone in Discord said that last night. And I'm like, really? You guys must be on like the same wavelength, because whenever I level in zones, like, 'cause I do use my own guide, like that's the point of me having them. There's like never anyone there. So I've always wondered, like, do people actually use my guides? I mean, I know they do, but you know, it's just funny. Grr, my feelings are valid. They are indeed. They are indeed, Kek. Okay. Fix that character. Let's go back to the ring and clean out my bags. I do that all the time. Awesome. I know, I feel like we had 2.3 seconds to do Forbidden Reach, and then before I could blink it was Cavern Time, right? And already, Cavern Time is over, and I'm not even done with it. I haven't even gotten my alts through it yet. And we're frickin', like, in less than a month now gonna have 10.15. And I'm like, oh my, please, slow down. Just a little bit. Please. I mean, like, this is fine because it means we'll have plenty of content to do in future expansions, but, like, ultimately, I would like to get all of the previous expansions, like, 100%ed in terms of collections and story. And then I can just focus on, like, just current content. But, man, they're not making this easy. The daily cooldown on transmutes is annoying, but I can make a few, farm the rest, and sell the whole shebang for right now. 200 G a pop on the auction house. Nice. Sell the, or not sell. Send this off real quick. There we go. And come next patch, when they reintroduce old classic crafts, everyone will need Essence of Undeath. True that. True that. Okay. Get all this stuff. Oops, I missed one. Delete that. And delete that one too. And this one. I wish Anima was just flat out account wide and not like restricted to moving it around in stacks of 1,000. Because I have so many alts that have all this piddling little bit, like less than 500 of Anima, but I can't do anything with it unless I specifically go farm on them and get it up high enough, and then I can transfer it. And that's just silly to me, so I don't know. I'm good, how are you? I am doing fantabulous. Oh right, someone wanted me to check Cosmoth. Let me switch accounts real quick. I think it was my druid that did it. My main druid. I think. I seem to recall going around and getting all the orbs on that character. So let me look. Druid, where are you at? I just can't help but adore your style of making content. You are the best emotional support Kraken one can imagine. Aw, well thank you, Dragon Lair. I appreciate that. I try. So I do genuinely care, and I'm definitely not the type to get on the hate train, so you won't see that from me unless I'm legitimately upset about something. And even then, I try to be constructive. Okay, I think it was this character. Yes, it was this character. Cosmoth is available, and it looks like it's the pet. So, but I think Cosmoth is up every week. It's just what the world quest is changes, if I recall. So hopefully that helps you, Dragon Lair. So yeah, down here, way down at the bottom, Cosmoth the Hungering is the Hungering Claw this week. So, okay. Oh yeah, and I need to update my thing here. So she's 60. And over here on 3, she's 60 here too. Okay. Oh, the neck. I'll get rid of that. 60. Boop. Okay. Let's go ahead and update in the title so I don't have to remember to count it later, like today. Excellent. Okay, so the next, we'll get on Sapiri on 3, so let's switch back. Oh, where are we at here? Get back on 3. Oh, yeah, I'm the one who said that in Discord. Ah, perfect. Yeah, y'all have different names than you do between Twitch and Discord, so I can never keep track of who's who. Alright, Sapiri. Horty, here we go. All the rune carving armor is selling for a pretty penny right now since they had made the appearance change to the mythic set. Yeah, cool, right? I don't doubt that that's true because, man, that mog is awesome. That's from Mythic Sanctum. And those sets are nice. Those sets are really nice. Do I need to set my hearth here? Yes, I do. Okay. Well, expect the prices to go up a bit more as we edge closer to the patch. Indeed. Okay. Okay, let me find... Here it is. The SL Whites? Yes, Saga. Those are the legendary pieces. Like the white, the common... I don't know what else you want to call them. Armor, I guess, that you use to craft into the legendaries in Legion. They, set my hearth there, right? No, I did not. I picked up the quest I don't need and didn't even set my hearth. Like a dingus! Give. There we go. Now I can go do the thing. Anyway, they made those, when they added whites and grays to the transmog system, they let us get those too as the appearance, which is pretty great. So you can just straight up buy the freaking Sanctum of Domination mythic armor sets, which is nice. Cracking your content is very comforting for me, especially since I deal with a lot of anxiety. Well, I'm glad to hear it. Not that you deal with anxiety, but I'm glad that my content is comforting. So glad to hear it, and I'm happy to help. Alright, get rid of that, get rid of that. Here we go. Oh, this is true? Aw, perfect. Every time we'll watch your stream... Oh, let me back up one. It's alright. Eyeball's getting all confused. I'm already on my way to the second sphere. Thanks for the care. I appreciate it. You're very welcome, Dragon Lair. Sorry I couldn't be more specific on the, on that. It's just been so long. I haven't even thought about that boss. Yeah, because I did that back when it was current, so... But it was a fun little event, so hopefully you enjoy getting all the orbs. I do remember liking that. The one I didn't like was the freaking maze for the... Oh, what is that mount called? The shade... It's one of the coursers. The purpley looking one that was a secret pet. The labyrinthian freaking maze part. I hated that. I was stuck in there for like 6 or 8 hours or something, which Silver can vouch for. I even had the add-on, but it kept switching me around. It was so freaking infuriating. I wanted to die. Lucid Nightmare, thank you. That was, you remember that, Silver? That's one of the few times I think you've actually seen me rage. I was livid. I even had the add-on for it. And my luck is so bad, because it is slight RNG, that it would keep changing everything around on me. And I was like, dude. Yeah, it was bad. It was really bad. Anyway, where are we at here? Fangs. Every time I watch your stream, it makes me think, yeah, I can play WoW like this. I've worried so much about the social aspect of WoW, but play alone 99% of the time that I feel like I'm wrong. Nah, you're not wrong. WoW is, shockingly, a very solo, like, to hear me out on this, it is a very solo player friendly game. Like, it really is. The only stuff you can't do solo, and even then you can kind of squeak it, is Mythic Plus, rated PvP, and raids. But even then, you got LFR, which you can technically do solo, quote unquote. You got Dungeon Finder, so you can do normal and heroic for like quests and things if you need to. And you got, if you really wanted to get into rated PvP, there is solo brawls now, or whatever they're called. I don't quite recall. Which is, I think, is technically rated. I've done it a couple times. I didn't care for it myself, but besides that, you can do everything else by yourself. So there's not a whole lot that you can't do, which is pretty great. So don't ever feel like you're playing wrong because you're playing solo. If you enjoy it, that's what matters. Let me know if you'd like help zooming through stuff. I wouldn't mind the help, honestly. If you're bored, Silver, I wouldn't mind. If you wouldn't mind. That is completely up to you, though. Man, my eyes keep blurring over. What is going on here? Maybe it's because I haven't had a coffee yet. Maybe that's my problem. What time is it? Almost time for a break. I might go get a coffee here in a minute. Oh no, I pulled the big boy. Oh no. Oh no. I'm on a monk though, I should be okay. Yeah, I should be okay. I don't like pulling the elites because they're bad. Oh, of course you pull a moth too. Frickin' moths. These moths are the bane of my existence here. Whew. Monk for the win. Anyway, where are we at here? Someone said something. Someone said something. Yeah, those. The crafted whites, we had to buy the base item for Legos. Time for my tailor to make some gold. Yes! You can definitely do those now. That maze was terrible, Lucid Nightmare. I think I got it an hour before you. Yeah. You got it in 30 minutes in the maze. Dang, you were lucky. Yeah, that was awful. Holy shit, I remember that real nightmare. Gosh, right? And I couldn't get out of it. Oh, it was so bad. Oh, it was awful. There's a reason all my tunes... Whoop, there we go. Nice. Okay. My sound messed up. There we go. There we go. Where are you at? There's a reason all my tunes, save like 2 of them, use Lucid Nightmare as their old world mount. I don't blame you. And at least it can fly now too, so that's pretty nice. I've played WoW at a really high level and also been casual. I've been called the most elitist Care Bear. Perfect. Yeah, I've done both as well. I did high-end content, Mythic Plus, Rated PvP, used to do RBGs in 2s and 3s back in MOP. I did a lot of that. I used to do pretty hardcore stuff, mostly out of spite because of my friend really being mean to me, but you know, that's a different story. I can do it. I have the skill and the know-how. I even raid-led AOTC carries back in VoD for the moose. But doesn't mean I enjoy it, though. So, had to really come to that conclusion with myself. It just depends on who I'm interacting with in their background. Yeah, totally understandable. And thank you for the hydrate, Threx. I'm gonna do that here shortly. I'm gonna log out to save my Darkmoon Fair buff probably after this bonus objective, and I'll go make a coffee. We'll take a short break. Go make a coffee. Here we go. Don't wanna... Well, technically I can do the elites. I don't need to fear them on my monk. I'm very painfully trudging through D4 right now, the first zone, because hoo boy, I've done this 3 times already during betas, and I just want to leave, but my collection heart won't leave me until it's 100%, so I'm happy to help. Totally understandable. Well, if you wanted to come help me for the last hour of stream, you're more than welcome to if you wanted to. I would not mind. I'm happy. I helped my friend get it through, and we were there for 4 hours. So good luck for me, worse for her. Yeah, it was like 6 or 8 or something for me. It was disgusting. Ugh. Whoop. Hello. No! Stop pulling things. I want to go make my coffee. I need one. I can feel it. Can I be out of combat, please? I'm having a lot of that lately. Thank you. Let's go land up here where it's safe. Log out. Save my buff. I don't remember mine being that bad. The Hivebind was worse when I was doing it with randoms. See, the Hivebind wasn't too bad, but I did that with Silver. And that's probably why it wasn't so bad. Okay, we're gonna take a short break. Short break. So you all go to the bathroom, get a fresh drink, touch grass, whatever you need to do, and I will be right back. Alright, I am back, Reno. We can continue. Got me a pumpkin latte. That's pretty tasty. I think I spent like 2-3 hours in the final maze for Lucid. Wasn't too bad in my opinion. That was also because I really wanted that dang unicorn. Totally understandable. Thank you so much for the sub, Ezekiah. Super appreciate your support because thanks to folks like you, I can keep working and doing what I'm doing. So thank you so much. Appreciate it. Okay. And it looks like it was a resub. I don't know why it announces it twice sometimes, but double thank you. Super appreciate it. Alright. Back to work. I love check our Discord real quick for me when you can. Give me a second. I gotta go grab my phone. I don't usually keep Discord open when I'm streaming because it interferes with stuff. Hey. There it is. There's my phone. I had to find it. Okay. I see. That's on the other side of the room. Why you do this to me? Alright, let me log back out. Hold on. Ugh. There we go. It's okay, Silver. It's fine. I just need to get her something real quick. All good, all good, all good. Do you buy pumpkin flavor in bulk every year? Technically yes, but not so much bulk. It's the, you know, the Tarani brand that a lot of like coffee shops use. We have, where's my thingy? A place called, actually it used to be called Cash and Carry. I don't know what it's called now, but it's is it a wholesaler? Resaler? Whatever they are, it's a type of warehouse sort of shop where restaurants and such buy stuff. And so their prices are cheaper and they have like everything. They have like every Tarani flavor you could ever imagine. Let me pull the thing here real quick. And it's really, really good. But anyway, every, I don't know, about once a season or so, I buy all the sugar-free different flavors that I like from them of the Tarani brand. And they're really good. So I just kind of use them when I feel like it. And they come in sugar-free. I think I said that, but that's kind of like the best part, is I can get all the sugar-free stuff. So pumpkin, mint, like peppermint, there's whatever you want. What do I usually get? Almond roca, that's another one. I have that one. Coconut, white chocolate, all kinds of different flavors. They're absolutely wonderful. So they come in these glass bottles. So it's kind of like buying in bulk technically. But yeah. What brand did I get? Tarani. Torani, I think. Torani, if I'm spelling that correctly. In fact, let me look. You can see my thing here. Torani. These ones here. You've probably seen those before. They're a pretty popular brand. But anyway, those. I use those for my coffee. But that's where I get the pumpkin. So they have the flavors out all the time. It's not just seasonal because it's from like the restaurant version of the shop, which is pretty great. I thought so. My SO wanted a pumpkin spice latte a while back, and I told him I would get your recipe once we get a coffee maker or something. Oh, well, it's super, super easy. My recipe is super, super easy. So, I take whole whipping cream, heavy whipping cream. So just a little bit of heavy whipping cream, just enough to cover the bottom of the mug. And then I take just a little bit of the whatever flavor I want. I use sugar-free Torani of varying flavors. And I froth it. I have a little milk frother. That way it's fluffy. That's kind of what makes the fluffy froth on top of a latte. And then I just make the coffee in it. I usually do a cappuccino setting for 8 ounces. And then give it a good stir and whammo. There's your coffee. It's pretty great. Why did you make spinning bubbles so expensive? Well, I had to. That way I wouldn't get spammed. And that way they're more special. Because if they were super cheap and usable left and right, then they would get spammed. Because they were starting to get a little spammy there for a while. And I was like, alright. Come on, guys. So, there you go. That is why. But yeah, like pumpkin, white chocolate, coconut, and peppermint are my favorite flavors. So I have those at pretty much any given time. I think I need to get some more soon, actually. I'm almost out. I think I have just the almond roca and vanilla left. Oh, because I have to make a special trip. Drive all the way over there. Alright. Let me check my phone. Perfect. Oh, text and drive, folks. There we go. Done with that one. Nice, nice. Excellent. Meanwhile, I'm that weirdo who drinks coffee black, no sugar or flavor added. My mom is like that. She doesn't mind a little cream once in a while, but she usually drinks her coffee black as well. Which is pretty hardcore. That is hardcore. And I cannot stand unflavored or uncreamed coffee. I just can't. It makes me gag. Same with the smell of coffee. It makes me kind of ill feeling, so if I have to like refill the beans, because the machine I have grinds its own beans. If I have to fill the beans, I kind of just hold my breath and lean back when I pour them in. It makes me sick. Can't stand the smell of it. Which my mom's like, you're so weird. I'm like, yeah, but do you like the smell of cheese? No. Cheese stinks, but it sure tastes good. So... I've been drinking it black since I was 10 years old, so that's just what I prefer. Hey, as long as you enjoy it, that's what matters. I'm a black coffee lover also. Nice. Yep, there's nothing wrong with that. I just like my super fancy, not black coffee. Like my lattes and my mochas. My frou-frou stuff. I'll have to ask my mom if she'd like some coffee with her cream from time to time. Yes. The cream is the best part. Oh, right. I need to slice this thing. There we go. Perfect. Perfect the moon, though. Alright. That one's done. Onwards. Moving my stream deck back. There we go. Let's see. I can't get that one. Onwards, onwards. Da 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 da. I love this bunny. It's so freaking cute. I hope they use this model again and make more recolors of this bunny mount because it's so cute. I love it. Okay. Here we go. Beautiful. Nice, nice. Alright, next bonus objective. Nice to do this on a monk after having to do this on druids and rogues and classes I don't like leveling. It's really just those two, but you know. Monk OP. Get wrecked. Here we go. Nice. See, if I tried to do that on my rogue, I would have died. Didn't even break a sweat on a monk. Rogues and druids need a bit of a tune-up. Just a damage buff or something. Because, man. Nice. Glad I can finally be a goblin monk, too. I'm so cute. My little bouncy hair. Come here, you. Do you do the Shadowlands storyline, or are you just there to do the bonus objectives? I am doing the Threads of Fate, because most of my 50s are still locked into Threads of Fate, which you can't do anymore. The Threads of Fate that still exists is 60 plus only, and it's just a skip. You don't actually get to level with it or quest with it or anything. So technically I'm just doing bonus objectives, treasures, some quests, because the Threads of Fate skips the campaign and turns a lot of it into bonus objectives. So you just kind of go ham on the fast-paced version, which is really nice. I don't like the... In terms of like leveling, not just for fun, I don't really like the campaign version because it's super strict. You have to do it in a specific zone order. You even have to be certain levels before you can leave the zone, which is just appalling. So once I'm done with Threads of Fate and I can't use alts through it anymore, probably won't be leveling in Shadowlands until they bring it back. So that's quite unfortunate. Oh darn, I missed Threads of Fate. Yep, I feel you right there, Archmagus. Mangus. I tried to call you, tried to call you Archmagus. Close enough. Archmangus. There we go. Maybe someday they will. So I think they just ran out of time. They said they didn't want to deal with it. I think they just ran out of time. I haven't really been leveling into my tunes. It's typical. A nice hefty buff for leveling is happening and I don't feel like leveling. Rip. Ripperino. Now's the best time to, or even rep farming, you know? Yeah, I don't like / agree the whole gatekeeping thing they have now. Yeah, it just ruins it, personally. Like, it's fun the first couple times. You're like, oh, the story's amazing. I enjoyed it. But after that, you're like, okay, I just want to scoot through this now and see all the zones and go right to my favorites. Because, like, my favorites of the 4 zones are Ardenweald and Revendreth, which are the last 2 when you do the linear campaign. And even if you start at level 10, which is the earliest you can do Shadowlands now, you don't even get to Revendreth. Because you hit 60 and get kicked out before... And I'm like... But... Oh, Blizzard! So it's... Yeah. Disappointing. Major disappointing. Magnus? Sounds cool. Yeah, Magnus, that too. Reminds me of, Skyrim. The, Archmage questline. That was fun. With the, college up in Winterhold or whatever, in case any of you know what I'm talking about. That was fun. I haven't done that in so long. It was fun, though. Can't be bothered to rep farm either. The only advantage I've taken of is quick and dirty. Get friendly to buy crafting recipes with the one faction. Oh, that's a bummer. It's such a good time right now, too, especially since it lasts almost a whole month. Which is fantabulous. And also why I'm trying to pump through these alts fairly quickly so I can get them done, presentable, ready for leveling testing, because assuming they still do it, there's supposed to be Chromie time changes coming with 10.1.5. And I'm glad that 10.1.5, like I know people are like, but I want to level my Warlocks with the buff. I'm glad it doesn't, just because I want to be able to test stuff for a leveling guide. If possible, I wouldn't mind still putting out a leveling guide for this expansion. I usually only do it after the 0.1 patches anyways. Because usually that's when a flying comes in, even though we didn't have that this time. And that's when heirlooms come in, and heirlooms are here. But, can't really do that if there's a 50% leveling buff that I can't turn off. Because you can't turn this off. This buff right here, you can right-click on it all you want. That is permanent. That is forced. Which is fine until you don't want it. And you're like, shit. Oh well. I'm on whenever you're ready. Just note that I am on Alliance since she's my only 70 currently. Well, okay. Because we can't do this together on a Horde. Yeah, I guess you don't have any Horde 70s, do you? That's okay. That's okay. I'll switch characters. And we can finish this up this goyle later. Let's see, Alliance. Hold on a second. Let's get rid of Horde here. Boop. Let's do it on a squishy character. I don't want to level by myself. Although we're down into the good ones now. Death Knight. I've been having some struggles. Excuse me. So I've randomly hiccup and burp at the same time. Death Knight. Alright, let's switch accounts here. On 11. Soon, don't worry, Silver. Soon. And tomorrow, I believe, starts Midsummer as well. So, that will be fan-tiddly-tabulous. What am I doing here? Alright, so we want Odie. There he is. After WoW and other fancy RPGs, Skyrim feels so gray and hollow. Even music doesn't make me play it for long. And man, there are too many tombs where you can't see shit 2 meters ahead. See, I love Skyrim. Oblivion is my absolute favorite of the Elder Scrolls, but Skyrim's a good one as well. Alright, come to Ardenweald with me, darling. Do you have an add-on suggestion for Midsummer? I do indeed. Handy Notes and Handy Notes Midsummer. That's all you need. Alright. Diddle-diddle-diddle. Okay. But yes, if you haven't seen it, Empress, check out my the video I did last week, my most recent one, of the leveling stuff you can take advantage of. Although I guess I just told you what that part was. I suggest it in that one there. Why is raid control on? I don't want this. Hold on a second. Get out of here. I've not been on this character in a while. Let me make sure. Buffs, debuffs. Yeah, it was just that. Skins is good. Shadow Light, also good. Alright, reload. But, just so y'all know too, since you're all here and privy to me live, this week, since Midsummer's out tomorrow, I will finally be able to put out the video I've been long talking about on the different ways you can upgrade your heirlooms. Because I'll finally be able to test Midsummer. So, yeah. So that'll be out either Thursday or Friday. So, yes. Yeah, I wanted to make it Archmage, but that was taken. And Mangus is another term for mage, so that's it. That works. I've played a mage since vanilla, with a love-hate thing for shaman. Now I really enjoy my alts and just flying around and farming herbs. Awesome. Glad to hear it. Yeah, mage is one of my top 3 favorites, I think, as well. Mage, monk, and hunter. Although evoker's been pretty fun as well, so that's been pretty fun. And there she is. Awesome. Thank you, Silver. Here we go. Beautiful. I thought Magus was another word for mage with no N. Yeah, I've never seen it with Mangus either, but that might be a different language as well. I've seen Magus. I've definitely seen Magus and Magi, and which is like the plural version. Nice. Beautiful. May I could be wrong. It's all good. It's still cool either way. Alright. Seen Magus and Magi, but never Mangus. Yeah, I haven't seen Mangus either for Mage, but it's still cool either way. That's probably why I keep trying to say Archmagus. It's okay. Beautiful. Come here, little pet. There we go. Oh, good. It's still a cool name. Here we go. Magnus is a boy's name in Latin origins. In Latin, this name is direct translation meaning greatest. Yeah, Magnus I always thought was a cool name. There we go. Excellent, excellent. Nice. Thank you, Silver. You're speed buffing me through this. I'll take it. Thank you so much for the follow, ATV Risilist. I'm saying that totally wrong. Ayan, we'll call you Ayan. Thank you so much for the follow. Apologies on totally butchering your name, and I hope you enjoy your stay. Thank you so much. Okay. Hold on, I think I see it. Lyricist. I had to stare at it long enough. When it's all mushed together and there's no spaces, my eyeballs are like, that's not a word. A-N-T, the lyricist. There we go. I think I got it. I think I got it. Hopefully. There we go. It's also a common boy's name in Scandinavia/Norway, i.e. Magnus Carlsen, the chess kid. Yeah, Magnus is a cool name. Like, not that I'm ever gonna have kids, but I always said if I was gonna have kids, I would give them epic badass names from, like, Norse mythology. Or at least just old Scandinavian names. You wouldn't be no little frou-frou child, you'd be destined for greatness. Because I'm cool that way, so, you know. That's okay, you're one of my favorites. Oh, well, thank you, lyricist. I appreciate it. And thank you for being here. Glad to have you here. Not sure if Mangus Origin is... Not sure. Mangus Origin is... I have seen in it a few animes. That's the only play I've seen it in. I have... Yeah, I don't know. There we go. Sipping the coffee. Perfect. Oh, can't get that one yet. Excellente. Alright. But yeah, for all you just popping in, did you hear, Nice. Excellent. Did you hear, 1015 is popping out on July 11th? It was just announced a bit ago. So that's coming out fast. Woof. I'm sure there's people that are pleased with the fast pace, but man, it's not enough time for me to finish everything. I'm like, please, slow down. Ah, too much. Oh well, it's okay. When I got married and was taking hubby's surname anyway, I added a couple extra names. So the names Saga and Ayer are in my passport, and I can complete my legal name consists of 5 names. Wow, dang. That's intense, but also awesome. New patch doesn't mean new season, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, there's no new season. It's 1015. And it does matter, at least to me, because there is the new Mega Dungeon coming. There's a lot of, like, the Naxxramas stuff is coming. Possibly the old vanilla... Was it not Stratham? Was it Stratham? Or Sholomance? I get those two mixed up. One of those two, I think it was Sholomance, is possibly coming back. Whole bunch of stuff coming. New transmog stuff, new Chromie Times stuff, a lot of stuff coming. Plus the rifts and whatever those are going to be about. Whole bunch of new quests, a lot of stuff coming. They are loading these patches lately, which is... It's Sholo? Yeah, I think it's Sholomance. That feels right. Wonder if I could legally change my name for for the Alliance. You probably could. Here we go. Close. Oh, nice. Excellente. In fact, here, silver. Let me get, rock. That needs to be set to favorite. There, we'll just stick that on my bar for now. There we go. The recipes they are talking about are from Sholo. Then it must be Sholomance then, because there's recipes for that, and the next Ramus stuff is coming, which is pretty cool. What I meant was people who only do endgame stuff don't care that much about the patch coming earlier than expected, since it doesn't come with the new season. I suppose that's true, but there is the new Mega Dungeon coming, so I'd imagine endgame only folks are looking forward to that as well. It's the new 8-boss Dawn of the Infinites Mega Dungeon, which is pretty impressive. That one's definitely pretty cool. Okay. I see you're flaunting that scythe in front of me, Silver. Just makes me want to slap you. I have farmed the shit out of that, and I still don't have it. You won't want to know how many hours I've sunk into farming that shit. They'll be up in that dungeon for like a week, and then they won't bother with it much calling it now. Maybe, but I can see a lot of sells for it too because of the quantum mount and the quantum mog items that are dropping from it. So I know I'm going to be doing it a lot as soon as I'm able to do... Like, I'm debating some carries or if I should just do solo stuff. I don't know. We'll find out. Here we go. Here we go. Beautiful. Okay. Get this here. But I also don't really care what endgame only people are doing now anyways, because I am not endgame only. Technically never have been. I've done a lot of competitive stuff, and I don't call that endgame anyways, because there's a heck of a lot more to endgame than competition, which is awesome. That's why WoW is fun! Endgame isn't just the competitive play. Here we go. Speaking of Mega Dungeons, I've been running Blackrock Depths lately. Ooh, that's a long one. I would definitely consider that a Mega Dungeon, honestly. Or whatever that giant vanilla dungeon was called. Yeah, that was a long one. Pretty sure that's Blackrock Depth. That sounds right. One of the Black Rocks. There's a whole bunch of them. Whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, imagine. People have been wanting them to bring back vanilla dungeons, like in terms of like Mythic Plus or, what do you call it? Time walking. That's the word. Imagine Blackrock Depths as a mega dungeon and like scaled up to current. Yikes. Talk about confusing. That place is hard to navigate. Should be, absolutely. Full clear, meaning all of the trash took me roughly 2 hours. Yeah, that dungeon should have been a raid. Dang. Not surprised. I'm leveling a pally for the 10th time. Nice! Good luck. Paladins have definitely been fun to level lately, so that's been pretty great. Like my follower there, just kind of defying gravity. Main quest line is if quantum things will give duplicates, because if yes, I'm skipping that shift. I have 2 useless copies of the mount already. Yeah, I feel that. We will find out. Supposedly, Mr. GM has confirmed that the... Okay. That the, that's what I get for not looking while I'm doing this. Anyway. Where'd it go? There's no moth here. Well, It's fine. I don't need it anyways. Anyway. The Mog version was giving it people appearances they didn't know. Because it gives them in terms of the appearance collection. But in terms of the mount, I don't know. I think because the Mog version gave you only stuff you didn't know, it might work the same for the mount one. But we'll find out. We'll find out. Because I don't think it goes straight to your collection. What is this one? Oh, it's because of the stupid... Whatever, I'm just gonna skip that one. World Quest is blocking it, and that World Quest is a pain in the butt. Anyway. But that was 2 hours with me figuring out where to go. Yeah, try It's okay. Don't feel embarrassed. That place is a bit of a pain to try to navigate, so... Yeah, don't feel embarrassed. Got the Jelly Void fight. Nice! Awesome, congrats. Thanks for the inspiration. You are very welcome. Happy to help, Dragon Lair. Happy to inspire. Here we go. Beautiful. Okay. I'm running around figuring out where to go and what to do in old content, so I don't mind it, nor am I embarrassed. Good. Yeah, it's enjoyable. I think it's fun. There we go. Sometimes getting lost in old content is, it can be fun, because you explore. You end up exploring stuff. Exploring? Whatever. Jelly Void Fish. Still bad with fast printing. All good. I was close. I said fight because that was was close. It's okay. We'll get it across one way or another. Nice. Where's the thingy? Here it is. Perfect. Thank you so much for the follow. Who's following? It doesn't say. There it goes. Woldrin, thank you so much for the follow, Woldrin. Super appreciate you being here. Hope you enjoy your stay. Really fun running it with add-ons like Loot Appraiser too, to see how much gold you the random BOEs can get if you're lucky. True that. I used to use that a lot back when I farmed, well, back when I was farming gold. It's definitely a handy add-on. Oh, all right. Beep, 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 boop. If you want to go ahead and head to not Ardenwild, the other one. Revendreth Silver, you can. Since you don't have the portal-y do. Here we go. Get that. Get this. Excellente. Nice. And seeing the two outlets for things you wouldn't think were connected, like some sort of pet thing in Shadowlands, needs a baby booty that drops in Blackrock depths. I remember that. That does sound vaguely familiar. Yeah. I remember that. I like when they do stuff like that. Like it's a little, whoops. Ow. Oh no! Oh no. Go away, please. Why is that level 60? No! Why is that level 60? I just want to do the world quest. No, 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 I don't want to lose my buff. Don't go away, please. Oh no! Go away, please. I just want to do the world quest. There we go. Jeez. Rude. Scale down properly, jerkholes. Blizzard. Anyway, just want to do the dang world quest. Bobble something or other. Yeah, that sounds right. It was for those pets, those worm pets off the vendor. They needed the special items. Those were fun to hunt down, back when that was current. Here we go. Nice. Topaz bobbleworm. Yep, that's one of them. There's 3 of them, I think. Been a little while. I have like 5 of those booties in my bank. Nice. Perfect. Okay. Grab the thingamajigger. And turn in this thing. I'm gonna be smart and set my heart to Orbos. I might be a sec. All good, Silver. No worries. I magically didn't die, so we're all good. On my round, they'll sell for around 3.5k according to TSM, so we'll see. Well, good luck. I definitely tried selling stuff like that for a while on my server as well, but they just never sell for some reason. So I ended up just vendoring the things after a while. Got tired of having them clutter up my bank. My bags, rather. Okay, we need to go up there to get the last treasure, and then we can go to Ribbendrath. Wevendwef. Oh, found the ceiling. The way too low ceiling. There we go. Slowly flying. I want dragon riding, please. Thank you. Have a nice day. Okay. So. Oh, there she is. Take the thing. Get the thing. Beautiful. And to Rivendreth we go. Yas. Wevendwef. Excellent. And we're gonna take off Moon Sight. It is way too bright. I mean dark. Opposite. Opposite of that. Alright. Gotta actually defend myself until Silver can get here. I'm a big boy, I can do it. Woof. Here we go. Dude. And I could like do some quests and probably turn in the big mega quests. Yeah, because they give a lot of XP. But, I'm lazy and I don't want to do any actual quests. So, you know, whatever. Here we go. I'm here to melt all over your chat. Oh no. That's right, I saw on Twitter you said your AC was broke. Hopefully the repairman comes early tomorrow and gets that fixed. Hello Persephone, glad to have you here. I'm sorry you're melting though. Uh-oh. No, that dang patrol gets me every time. I'm a big boy, I can do this. Woo! Pop everything unnecessarily. Did it. Okay, good. Whew. Yay, DK is having lots of oh shit abilities. There we go. Yeah, excellent. Me and my army are coming for you. My army being Silver. The ultimate army. There we go. Nice. Hey, come back. Yeah, horse rocket. Woo! Appreciate its majesty. Yeah, I was there when it broke. I hope they're able to fix it so it didn't freeze over. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, it's nice and cool here for me. For now. Oh, we were apparently using mailman privilege to get them to come quickly. So they were booked up for 2 weeks, but apparently when the mailman asks, you squeeze him in. Aha! Yeah, you don't want the mailman slipping something into your mailbox. Good call, good call. That's pretty funny. The shield thingy makes my brain go into raid mode. I bet. There we go. Yep, I got all my major CDs on hidden under my keys. That way I can use them if needed. There we go. Nice. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Do 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 do. Coffee sip. Excellent. Beautiful. Auto mod. Oh no! Figures. Yeah, that auto mod is good at getting weird words. It also makes my brain repeat what is said in raid when the shield is placed for healer friendly soak. Understandable. Yep, there we go. Hey, that just means you're well trained. That means you're a good raider. You're well trained. Yeah. Getting a little warm. Move the blankets. They were nice while they lasted. Eh. There we go. Whoop. You just destroy it so fast. It's funny. Meanwhile, I'm over here like, get ready to struggle. Gotta go fast. Exactly. Alright. Excellent. Okay. Turn that one in. And now we can move on to the Twevers. Slowly flying, slowly flying. Slowly flying. I joke about being house trained with my raid team since they're Horde and I'm Alliance, actually. So you're like the pet. Oh, that's funny. I love it. Okay. Yep. Okay, moving on. The token ally. The merc. He just puts on shades. Where do I shoot? Yep. The hired merc. I love it. Though not really, as they do have a couple of actual guild members who are still Alliance but in a Horde guild. And isn't it nice that we can do that now? Slowly opening things up a little bit, which is really nice. Like, just let me play the faction I want to play. It's not even so much a faction thing for me, it's a race thing. I'm like, let me play the race I want to play. Wow. My tune literally has sunglasses mogged on her face. Perfect. Perfect. Even better. Nice. Excellent. Come, my darling, your carriage awaits. Excellent. Okay. Treasures. We'll skip the quests. I don't feel like doing those right now. But of course, actually, I don't know if the rest of this will actually get me to 60. We'll find out. Yeah. Okie dokie. I just high-key dislike the fact that I can't queue for random dungeons or time walking with the raid teammates. Yes, agreed. Agreed. Hard agree. It's really annoying. I hope they add queued things, because you can't even do LFR either. Cross-faction, because it's queued. Any queued instance you can't do with cross-faction, which is silly. Oh well, maybe one day. Dang, on top of everything else, my vault told me to F myself. Oh no, a bad vault too! Aw, this is one of those weeks for you. I'm sorry, Persephone. That's not fun. Here we go. Poor Gargoyle. He was just doing his job. But his job was to die. Yep. Okay. Nyom. Excellent. Beautiful. Give. Here they come. Nice. Is this the same route as some of your vids? It is indeed. It is indeed, which is unfortunately no longer usable. Unless you have alts that are still locked in Threads of Fate before they locked it to 60 plus only, which means you can't level with it. Unless your alts were already in it. So, but yes, it is the same route. I'm just doing Ardenweald first because I like Ardenweald. So, good call, good eye. You noticed. Alright. Greetings, everyone. Hi, Kraken. Hope you're doing well. Hello, Silver Wolf. Lady Silver Wolf, I am doing fantabulous. Oh, let's do the pet battle while we're here. Charms. I'll take me some lucky charms. Here we go. I am doing fantabulous. Just doing some leveling and Silver. One of my friends popped in, my bestie here, with me to slap things down on her 70 to make it faster for me, which I appreciate. I've watched most of your vids for God knows what reason. You mean you like me? You really like me? Oh, thank you for the follow, Snowbird Me. That's not a follow, that's a sub. Thank you so much for the sub. Super appreciate your support. Because thanks to folks like you, I can keep working and doing what I'm doing. Keep bringing you guides and content. Yes. Thank you. Really appreciate it. And thank you for the follow. There's the follow. Thank you so much for the follow, Tashubi. Hope you enjoy your stay. Welcome and glad to have you here. And hugs to you as well, Snowbird. Super appreciate it. I just like killing things. I appreciate it, Silver. Kraken content is best content. Oh, well, thank you, Lazy Cloud. Y'all are being too sweet. What's wrong with you? We're WoW players. Don't you know we're supposed to be salty and just condescending to everyone we talk to? Come on. Good coffee. Almost gone, though. Going to sleep now. Watch your VoD later. Have a good night, Tashubi. Thank you again for the follow and get some good rest. Here we go. Glad to hear it, Kraken. I know folks. Oh! Oh, there we go. Thank you so much for the sub, Snowbird Me. Super appreciate. Didn't it thank you up there already? Maybe it did. It was just being slow. Well, thank you again anyways. There's the thing. For years, I couldn't even let anyone know I was a girl on WoW. I know the feeling. I know the feeling. Oh, but glad you are here, and thank you so much for the sub again. Really appreciate it. What was I saying up here? Glad to hear it, Kraken. I know folks here love their alts. I just wanted to mention that the Bunny Soul is available today in Bastion, if anyone is interested. Ooh, nice. I do already have that. Do you have that, Silver? Ooh, I'm 60. Nice. The Bunny Soul, you get it from Pet Battle. Let me look. I might already have that on this character. Yeah, I don't see it. But okay, let's Earth. That is adorable. The second alert is for the 5-month sub they did. I know, but it's only supposed to go off once. But sometimes it double does it. It's okay. You do not? Well, go get it. I gotta clean off this character anyways, so. I do own 3 tunes, but wanted to share the info. Perfect. I really, really, really wish the, what do you call those things? To go and blank, go and blank, go and blank. Soul shapes, that's the word. Really wish the soul shapes were account wide. They're character specific, and it drives me crazy because I want to collect them all, but there's kind of no point because only the one I collect them on can use them, and some of them are really hard to get. It's like, dude, seriously. Okay. Get rid of all that. Make sure I'm logged. Mail stuff to my main. For... there we go. For roll. Oh, even if the first is 1 month and they change it to 5 months, or add a 5-month sub, that might do it then. That might be why. It didn't used to do that, but it's the new, I got a new, well, I'm sure you can see it, sound alerts. I got a new announcement thingy because it's more fun. I like the sounds and stuff I can use with it. So that, maybe that's why, I don't know. That's okay though. There we go. And 5 ads in a row. Good night, Krakenaling at another time. Good night, Teshubi. You have a fabulous night, and I'm actually closing out this stream here as well, because we are at time. My 2 hours is up. So, let's mark this boyo off, because he's now 60. Where's he at? Last Alliance DK, so that's nice. Roster, he's down on 11, I think. Yep, there he is. 60. And that means we are up to 46 out of 117 in the title. Beautiful. Okay, so we're gonna call it there. That's all I got for you today. My 2 hours is up. You have a fantabulous evening, everyone. I will be back again tomorrow. And thank you so much for being here. Have a good night. Bye.